Welcome back to this TermaGuard tip edition of the Weekly Soapbox. I'm Christina, and we're back again talking with Jim Allen, the owner of TermaGuard Services, on a very hot issue right now. So Jim, let's jump right into it. We're talking about your stink bug program today. Since stink bugs have been soaking up all the spotlight lately, I'm sure our viewers have some questions. So I first want to start by asking you, what exactly is a stink bug? They look kind of like a beetle. Is that what it is?
Well, first of all, Christina, thank you, and thank everyone for listening in again. This is definitely a very top issue that we've been receiving a lot of calls about. And I don't know about you, but my family cannot stand these stink bugs. Stink bugs are in the Penetomida family, meaning they have 5 sides. Their native lands are in the Far East, like China, Japan, Korea, and Taiwan, where they are known to be an agricultural pest. These guys feed on plants, fruit, and sometimes other insects. They first came into the United States in about 1998, where they were first collected in Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Jim, everyone wants to know this right now. What is that awful smell they give off when they're squished? I made the mistake of trying to kill them once, not knowing what it is, of course, and I can't even describe that odor. How and why does that happen?
Well, it's actually pretty neat, Christina. Penetomida expel that stinky compound from special thoracic glands when they are threatened. It deters their predators, and it also warns the other stink bugs of danger. The scent also suppresses attacks from harmful microorganisms.
I'm not sure if any of our viewers have this issue, so if you do, I urge you to comment on our Facebook page. But Jim, my animals go nuts over these bugs. They pounce on them, which obviously makes it stink up my home. But how can I keep them from getting inside so the dog and cat won't go after them?
Well, it's actually almost impossible to prevent them from coming indoors. You would literally have to caulk and seal every crack and crevice on the exterior. And we all know that is a huge labor requirement and a huge time commitment. That would be very, very costly. Stink bugs come in through any of a number of cracks in every structure. For example, they can come through the chimney, the utility pipes, around windows and doors, in attic vents, through doorknobs, and damaged screen. They'll find a way to make it into the warmth of your home.
How do you recommend to treat once they enter the home?
We treat by starting to spray those cracks and crevices on the exterior of the property and focus on the southwest exposed side of the home. Again, that's where the sunlight is going to be most prevalent. And since sunlight tends to break down the pest products quickly, we use an adjuvant such as our polymer delivery system, which is PDS. That helps protect against the sun and rain exposure, allowing it to be more effective for longer periods of time. PDS is also useful in preventing the runoff of the pest product into the environment.
Oh, that's important, yeah.
Yes, and PDS actually enhances the effect of the pest products that we use. Another treatment option that we employ is ultraviolet fly traps and pest strips in the attic. Stink bugs have a tendency to congregate, and there's a lot of areas for them to find in the attic.
What would you exactly classify as an infestation? Like, I might see 1 or 2. Is it just a fluke? When should I be giving you a call?
Seeing a random stink bug may not cause alarm, but if you're seeing a couple here one day, a couple there another day, you may want to start a treatment plan to keep them under control. Another sign would be if you see several stink bugs, let's say during the late winter, early spring, after a very warm sunup.
Now, that chemical spray that you use, is that safe? Would I have to leave during the treatment?
The pest products that we use have a caution rating by the EPA, which means it's the lowest allowable, and we use them responsibly and in accordance to the label approved by the EPA. Our PDS adjuvant keeps the product where it is applied and allows no runoff from the rainwater affecting the environment.
And you don't require us to leave the house since it's done on the outside, right?
And we don't require you to leave the home because we try to keep most of those sprays to the exterior. When we have to use baits and gels, we use them on the interior.
So there's really nothing that I can do to protect against infestation once the temperatures start to go down?
Again, exterior caulking is a good preventive measure, sealing any cracks and crevices that you come across. And the best time to do that would be in September or October.
Well, fantastic, Jim. Once again, you have educated us all on matters that matter the most, and that is exactly what we're all about on the Weekly Soapbox. So again, bringing you the Termagard Tip Edition, I'm Christina. Thank you, Jim, for your advice.
Thank you, Christina.
And until next time, stay on that soapbox, brought to you by Termagard Services, dedicated to providing you healthier living.